next section is about permutations and combinations. So I'm going to do a brief introduction to factorials. We're going to talk about what permutations are and their formula, and combinations and their formula. You also might see it like this. A factorial is the product of an integer and all the integers below it. So 1 factorial is 1. 2 factorial is 2 times 1, which is 2. 3 factorial, 4, 5, and n. An important note is that 0 factorial is 1. Otherwise, we're going to break a lot of math. So remember, 0 factorial is 1. And even though it's an exclamation point, I read it in factorial. So what's a permutation? Given a set of n objects, a permutation of n objects taken r at a time is an arrangement of the n objects in a specific order. So the notation for permutation would be P of n comma r is the number of permutations of n objects taken r at a time. So let's look at an example. So how many strings of letters, of 2 distinct letters, can be formed from A, B, C? So the number of objects in here is 3, but I only want to take 2 at a time. So that's going to be our R. So our possibilities are AB, AC, BA, BC, CA, and CB. Those are the only words we can come up with, especially if we aren't having any duplicates. So P of 3 comma 2 is 6. And that kind of makes sense, right? 6 is 3 times 2. I had 3 choices for my first letter, and after I do that, I have 2 choices for my second letter. And in this case, AB is different from the word BA, right? So if I have n objects and I'm going to choose one of them, there's n different ways for me to do that. If I have n objects and I'm going to choose 2 of them, I have n times n minus 1 ways to do that. See how this looks kind of like a factorial? Let's do quite a few more examples of this. So if I have P of 100, choose 2, that's going to be 100 times 98. If I have P of 6 comma 4, that's going to be 6 times 5 times 4 times 3. If I have 5, choose 5. There's only one way to do that. I want to arrange 5 objects 5 ways. I'm going to do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So the answer really is 5 factorial. If I have P of 5 times one item chosen out of 5, right? I have 5 ways that I can do that. This should have been a 99. So let's say 8 horses enter a race in which a first, second, and third prize will be awarded. Assuming no ties, how many different outcomes are there? So this is P of 8, choose 3. So for my first choice, I have 8. For my second choice, I have 7. And for my third choice, I have 6. That's going to be 336 possible different outcomes. Perfect. How many ways can 4 people line up in a row for group pictures? So this is P of, I have 4 objects and I'm choosing all 4 of them. That means I have 4 times 3 times 2 times 1, which is 24. So there's 24 different ways for me to arrange 4 people in a row. Next, how many ways can a selection of 3 books be chosen from 9 books? This is P of 9, choose 3. Well, for my first book, I have 9 choices. For my second book, I have 8 choices. And for my third book, I have 7 choices. That gives me 504 ways to arrange my 3 books, 83 chosen books out of 9.